Hello again and welcome back to Judgment Day. In the first episode, we saw about all the associate nations. We didn't think there was a massive chance for many upsets. However, Robin and P-Dog concurred that Ireland was a quality side and Pakistan was a very beatable option for them. In today's episode, we're going to get back into formats. We have rounds. Since Robin is here, we thought P-Dog will combine between Tamil and English, but he decided...
கொஞ்சம் தமிழ்ல பேசலாமா?
தமிழ்ல பேசலாம். But this version of P-Dog is called P-God.
P-God.
Whenever he shifts to English, he's got P-God. But he will go between Tamil and English, no problems at all. Today, Robin and
ரெண்டு கொடுத்துரு bro. கொஞ்சம் P-God கொடுத்துருங்க, கொஞ்சம் P-Dog கொடுத்துருங்க.
சரி, okay.
நல்லா இருக்கும்.
Today we've got 4 segments down this, okay? 4 and then there's a final wrap-up. I'll just take you through that just so that we can assess the teams. And of course, we will be looking at Afghanistan and Bangladesh as the first 2 teams to preview for this World Cup. The first round will be the intent machines. On intent machines, we'll cover both batting and bowling. I think T20 game needs to be dissected differently. We look at power play batting, who sets the intent for each team, who's opening, who's number 3, and then who's setting up the tone with the new ball for both the teams. And then I have an intent rating out of 25. You have to give me a mark on 25 where this team stands in comparison to all the other teams. Then we go to the tempo managers, right? There used to be something called as middle overs.
Correct.
Given the current trend of what has happened in the IPL and how T20 cricket is progressing, middle overs சொல்ல முடியாது. People will need to assess and then they'll need to take the tempo forward. We look at the middle order batting, the spin options, the medium pace options through the middle overs 7 to 15, and we'll also set a mark for them, tempo rating again. The third round is the end game finishers. So the finishers will have a power rating, death bowling and finishers in the batting, and we'll have a rating for all the teams again. And the final one is the holes. What potentially are the holes for each team to be exploited by the opposition, and we'll have a balanced rating. So balance rating as in you'll tell how the team is balanced. Do they have the 6th, 7th bowling option? For example, South Africa and India are pretty close on what they have as options as a bowling. So that's one, and then we'll finally get a mark out of 100 at the end, and we'll assess the teams and we'll go for it. Okay. First time Afghanistan Bangladesh paathalama. Okay. First Afghanistan Bangladesh. Where would you like to begin, Robin? Afghanistan or Bangladesh? Afghanistan. Okay. Afghanistan and Bangladesh. The first round, the intent machines.
Intent machines, I would say, I think they're pretty solid. Afghanistan, I would say Gurbaz and Zadran are solid openers. I think from a batting perspective, they have and Gurbaz coming from, his success in the IPL as well, he'll take a lot he'll take a lot from that. And Omar Zai is someone again who's been in some solid form in the last 12.
Do you think Omar Zai will come up the order?
Number 3 தான்.
Okay, nice.
I think he'll come in number 3. If I look at it from a bowling perspective, I think they have a pretty solid bowling side as well with their spinners. I think Rashid will bowl after the first 6 only. Ana Noor will play a big part. If Mujib plays, I think will bowl in the first 6. He's been very effective. He's used predominantly as a first 6 over option for them. He bowls the first 6 and then he finishes in the middle over.
So do you think Mujib should play because he can set up the tone in the power play? Or?
I think he will play. எனக்கு தோணே வரைக்கும் I feel he will play. I feel he's someone who will open the bowling for them, and he bowls well in the first 6.
A couple of other players that we need to bring up is your Naveenul Haq and Naveenul Haq.
Usual suspects.
Farid and Fasalullah Farooqi.
So
how do they stack up, P-Dog? Where do you think they stack up in the top 6? Ibrahim Zadran is somebody who's solid. We spoke about intent machines, Robs, and they're solid. Ibrahim Zadran is solid. Rahmanullah Gurbaz will play a few shots. Are they as powerful as some of the other teams stack up in the World Cup? That's the question. When you talk about intent machines, we are talking about an intent rating in comparison to some of the other teams they'll have to encounter in the tournament. Because they'll have to get past someone like a New Zealand to be able to get to the Super 8s. இருக்கா அந்த மேட்டர் இருக்கா அவங்க கிட்ட
இருக்கு.
See, இப்போ Robin told very clearly what is going to be the top 3 and
இப்போ நீ P-Godா P-Dogா?
P-God தான்.
P-God.
Okay.
So the top 4 invariably be Rahmanullah Gurbaz. கண்ணக கருப்பு துணி கட்டிட்டு தான் வருவாரு. Then it is going to be Ibrahim Zadran, who's technically sound. Number 3 is going to be Asmatullah Omar Zai, who's a promoted number 3, not a full-time number 3, but he can bat. Number 4 is going to be Najibullah Chatra.
He can bat சொன்னா என்ன bro? செமையா ஆடுறான்.
யாரு?
உமர் ஜை.
No, Omar Zai சம பிளேயர், அதுல ஒண்ணும் சந்தேகமே இல்ல.
But he's not a full-time number 3, he's been promoted to number 3.
Actually Afghanistan have a hole at number 3. Okay, if you look at some of the other number 3s going around in the tournament, they're all specialist number 3s. Like specialist now, when I look at Australia, it's Mitchell Marsh. When you look at New Zealand, they've got somebody like Kane Williamson coming in. India's got Virat Kohli. We don't know where India is going to come in with. But
Surya Kumar Yadav.
Surya Kumar Yadav, wherever. I know you have, that is a consensus we'll get to. But I think they have a small hole there. Najibullah Zadran, you can't send in at number 3, and Omar Zai is also looks like someone who's got a great.
அதுதான் ப்ராப்ளம். நம்பர் 4 is going to be Najibullah Zadran, whose role normally is going to come after 12 overs and give a blast at the end. So when you see this top 4, and particularly in Caribbean, it is not like India where you get 16 4 overs. If you see in Caribbean, the new ball is going to be very vital. The first 4 overs is going to be survival for you to set it up. When you see someone like Gurbaz is going to play shot after shot, Ibrahim Zadran is someone who is very technically sound. I'll put my money on. Omar Zai is someone who is going to be flashy. I won't say that he has a technical problem, but anga there is a problem the way he plays. And Najibullah Zadran at number 4. The role is not clearly defined. Actually, if you see someone like Surya Kumar Yadav, you speak about Kane Williamson is going to come there and take you through to 12 overs. The role of Omar Zai, you really don't know whether அது ஒரு pinch hitting role or he is going to come there and bat until 12 overs. You don't know. You don't have a certain position for what he has got to do. Followed by Najibullah Zadran, batting at number 4 is too high, if you see. அப்படிங்கும்போது in the top 4 in that Caribbean pitches where it's going to be difficult, it's going to be a problem. And then you come up the fast bowlers there. Fazalak Farooqi is top class.
That's pretty decent. Fazalullah Farooqi and Farid Ahmad விளையாடுவாரா?
Farid Ahmad won't play. I will tell you the playing 11. Gurbaz, Ibrahim Zadran.
Playing 11 அப்புறமா பார்க்கலாம். நீ இத மட்டும் சொல்ல. அவங்களோட bowling attack at the top. Bowling என்ன?
Bowling attack definitely, like Robin said, it is going to be Fazalak Farooqi and Mujibur Rahman will open the bowling. That is the trend what they give. Naveenul Haq is someone where our expertise enga more of slower deliveries, slower bounces and coming
power play. I think that itself is changed a bit, right? Power play itself is first 3 and the next 3.
By the way, Omar Zai போடுறாங்க.
Omar Zai, you forgot Omar Zai.
new ball போடுறாங்க.
Shoot and swing பண்ணுவாங்க.
Omar
பூவி மாதிரி போடுவான்.
ஆப்கானிஸ்தானோட பூவி.
ஆமா. அவங்க எப்படி போறாங்கன்னா, the strength of Mujibur Rahman, Desi Mujibur Rahman is someone who's creating the dent in the power play. Even though I totally agree with what you are saying, someone like Omar Zai can swing the ball either ways at fuller lengths, which is important in Caribbean. But அவங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா, like what Robin said, they are a fixed pattern of opening with Fazalak Farooqi at one end, Mujibur Rahman at the other end. Then after Fazalak Farooqi, they try and bring Asmatullah Omar Zai for the 4th and 6th over. So the 6 overs is going to be
1 over of Naveenullah.
Maybe. Predominantly, if you see 2 overs of Mujibur Rahman, 2 overs of Omar Zai, 2 overs of Fazalak Farooqi. அப்படிங்கும்போது உங்களுக்கு you should not expose spin at all at Caribbean, because if you see the power play economy for spinners in Caribbean, which is more compared to any other places in global leagues and CPL, அப்படின்றதுனால இந்த ploy work ஆகுமா தெரியாது.
ஆனா even with batting நீங்க சொல்லுறது that Omar Zai, we don't know, there could be a gap. I think you all are speaking from the perception of the IPL where the impact player has played a role, and you all are in that whole perception of number 3 who has to go and play big shots. When the impact player is taken out of the picture, cricket goes back to T20 cricket goes back to that.
There is a bit of sanity that will prevail.
Correct. You'll need that one guy to play that role of an anchor.
But is Omar Zai that guy? That is the question.
Ideally, he would be that guy. Because if you look at Ibrahim Zadran and Gurbaz, they will go hammer and tongs. Number 3, you want one guy to hold fort, Ilya. And then you will have the likes of, again, Najibullah Zadran, Naib, Gulbadin Naib, again someone who plays big shots very, very well. Then you have Mohammad Nabi, you have Rashid Khan, again someone who plays attacking, aggressive cricket. And then you have Kareem Jannat, who is also very solid.
Actually, that is the question that I want to throw up. Is there actually a possibility that Kareem Jannat could be that number 3?
Enna kekka varaikum, I feel he will play in the 11.
Unfortunately,
எனக்கு Noor Ahmed is Noor doesn't figure in this fit into the 11.
If Mujib plays, Noor doesn't play.
Because there are 4 spinners. If you get Noor also in, Mujib also in, Rashid also in, and then you also have Nabi. There are 4 spinners. You won't go with 4 spinners. You'll go with 3.
நீங்க கரெக்டா சொல்றீங்க, but on all honesty, if you see the way Rashid Khan's performances has been in this IPL compared to any other global league tournaments, and Afghanistan coming back from injury is not as commanding as it used to be.
Hijack பண்ணாத மச்சி. You are hijacking the whole segment. So this is only the first part. நானே மறந்துட்டேன். I got engrossed in what he is saying. கையெல்லாம் தூக்குறானா மறந்துட்டேன் நானே. Intent machines, power play மட்டும்தான். Okay, I'll get back to Robin. I'll put you on the spot. Intent rating for Afghanistan.
I would
just
say,
the power play with bat and ball.
I would say
out of 25.
19, 20 I'll give them.
Oh, intent rating 20 கொடுத்துருங்க. What's your rating for?
11 out of 25.
Oh, -9. -9 வாங்கிக்கோ. So okay, that's quite interesting. We will get there to the end and we'll probably, this is very interesting. When you go to the final report, right? We will see where they stand. அப்ப தெரிஞ்சிரும் அவன் என்ன சொல்ல வரா நீ என்ன சொல்ல வரா தெரிஞ்சிரும்.
You have to say you got 20, you got 11 from my
see,
side.
I think how I see Afghanistan stacking up is every team has different strengths, right? I don't think power play is essentially their strength. Robin சொன்னதுல இருந்து நான் என்ன பாக்குறேன்னா, if they play Farid Ahmed and Fazlullah Farooqi and take spin out of the power play,
Farid Ahmed or Kareem Jannat?
Yeah, it's very debatable, right, Robin? A lot of sameness in the team. I think எல்லாமே அடிமா. மேல இருந்து கீழ வரைக்கும் நம்பர் 3 ல இருந்து எல்லாம் அடிமா. ஒரே பிளேயர் தான் actually சொல்றத பார்த்தா, which is Ibrahim Zadran, who can hold fort. Omar Zaim has got technical deficiency. So என்ன பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் up top power play batting is totally dependent on Gurbaz. If Gurbaz gets out, I don't know what they will do. தெரியாது அவன் சொன்ன மாதிரி. Bowling, I actually think they've got a decent bowling attack. If they can get unharmed out of the power play, they'll be fine. So my rating would be somewhere between 14-15. 15 is what I will give Afghanistan on the intent machine. And இப்ப எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச intent is everything. We have another team which is sitting quietly, which is Bangladesh. Afghanistan பத்தி பேசும்போது பயங்கர எக்ஸைட்மென்ட் இருக்கு. We don't know whether they get to Super 8. This is yet another team that we don't know. தெரியாது இல்ல. சொல்லு, பங்களாதேஷ் எப்படி ஸ்டாக் பண்றாங்க? They've got opening in Liton Das and Tanzir Hassan who will open the batting. Then they've got 3 ல வந்து Nazmul Hussain, Shanto. Intent machine இவங்க 3 பேர் சொல்ல முடியுமா? Liton Das had a fantastic last T20 World Cup in Australia. Wickets are going to be different. Bowlingல பார்த்தோம்னா Tuskin, Shariful and Fizz, they'll have to man the power play along with maybe Shakib. So இவங்க எங்க intent machineல பாக்குற? Where do you see it, Robin?
I love their bowling. Their bowling attack, I think, is really good. I really love who Tuskin Ahmed has become today as a fast bowler. Again, played him in T10s and quick, accurate, a lot more sorted in his head, not excitable anymore, in the sense that in his head he's not excitable. Like he's not, oh, I want to do this, he's like, he wants to bowl well. You know,
youth பார்த்து
போடுறான் அப்போ. So he's actually a lot more settled individual. He's bowling really well, wants to go there and do well, win matches by himself, single-handedly for his teams. So I think he's someone who's consistently done well for the last year or so for Bangladesh as well. Fizz is back in form, is looking like $1 million, is bowling well, good variations coming through well. Then Shariful Islam for me is a little up and down, but I feel Mehdi Hassan might bowl one over in the Mahdi Hassan, I beg your pardon. ஒரு ஓவர் போடுவான் தோணுது பவர் பிளேல.
மஹதி or
ஷாக்கிப் போட மாட்டான் ப்ரோ. ஷாக்கிப் வெளியில
கேகேஆரோட ஆடி இருக்கு.
வெளியில தான் போடுவான்.
Okay, Peter, your initial reaction.
கரெக்ட்டா சொன்னாரு. I'm also with him. Shariful Islam is a genuine wicket taking bowler, even though he goes for some runs. That is going to be controlled on the other end by Mustafizur Rahman. அதுக்கப்புறம் Tuskin Ahmed பார்த்தீங்கன்னா got genuine shape, outswing as he bowls. He will definitely be effective there. If you see this bowling in the first 6 overs, where you have to really create a dent in the power play, they had that quality. But when you go to their batting, Tanzir Hassan not proven. Liton Das is a class act, but
player.
Unfortunately,
sorry, just to break, I just want to ask Robin, in a batting perspective, before we began the show, he was talking about how a batsman changing helmet can change his form or fortunes for a bit. Okay, அதை பத்தி நம்ம யாரு பிளேயர்னு வேணாம் இப்போ. பட் what do you actually think of Liton Das? எனக்கு லிட்டன் தாஸை பார்க்கும்போதுலாம் யாரா நீ எப்பெல்லாம் விளையாடுற and how are you not becoming that world champion? எனக்குள்ளே ஒரு பயங்கர urge வருது. What is your initial reaction?
I think it's the ecosystem that they exist in. Super high quality player. I think he's a world class player. Ana, the ecosystem that they exist in, the mentalities that they live in, you have to separate yourself and create your own like headspace and your own ecosystem where you exist in. Correct on that? That's the only way you separate yourself from, you become the cream, right? Otherwise you're part of the whole the ecosystem itself. So he needs to get into that state, and unless on the state, if he can't create for himself, he won't get there. We'll see these flashes, and we don't see him, like, again, Bangladesh, how often do we see them playing? Now maybe a little bit more, but we see them being successful in Bangladesh. Outside of Bangladesh,
that World Cup he was playing in Pune, just to take you back, against India, Gary Sobers right hand ஆடுறத பாருங்க. Gary Sobers ஆடி பார்த்ததே இல்ல. But if they told me he was Gary Sobers batting right handed, I would have said, yeah, you're right. அப்படின்னு சொல்லிருப்பேன் மச்சி. பார்க்கும்போது சடனா அவுட் ஆஃப் த பிளே, நோவேர், அதாவது விக்கெட்ஸ் ஃபாலிங், ஜடேஜா ஏதோ ஒரு பால் போட்டா, ஒரு டீசன்ட் போட்டு டபால்னு தூக்கி லாங் ஆஃப் லெட்ஸ் அவுட் ஆயிட்டான். இட் லுக் லைக் he could bat 50 overs and he couldn't be out. ஆனா அப்படி அவுட் ஆயிட்டான். So just to,
but that is also the onset of T20 cricket, Ilya.
Okay, possibly, yeah.
50 over cricket le, that nature of being aggressive, keeping the tempo going is also a thing. And also all these players from different parts of the world, Ilya, when they come and play cricket in India, it is an opportunity for them to portray their skills, to make an impact, to come to the IPL. It is the norm now. Anytime anyone's playing against India, ador audition da IPL ku vendi.
இந்தியன் பிளேயர்ஸ் எல்லாம் கஷ்டப்பட்டு மானத்தை காப்பாத்துறதுக்கு ஆடிஷன். Okay,
but that's true, Ilya.
it is in a way true. I can understand. நான் இன்னொரு கண்ட்ரி லெவல்னா அப்படிதான் யோசிப்பேன்.
100%.
Tanzir Hasan பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு just an aggressive player. We can take you on, but how much you will put your money on him, we don't know. The Litton Das எப்படின்னா, இந்த அன்னியன் படத்துல விக்ரம் வர்ற மாதிரி அவங்க அப்பா அம்மாட்ட போய் நிற்பாரு. நின்றுட்டு, இது லவ் லெட்டரு டைரெக்டாக கொடுக்கக்கூடாது, உங்ககிட்ட கொடுத்துட்டு அந்த இது பண்ண கரெக்டாக இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அவங்க 2 பேரும் சொல்லுவாங்க, அம்பி உன்னை நல்லா வளர்த்துருக்காடா அவங்க அப்பா அம்மா அப்படின்னு அவர் பெருமையாக அப்படி நிற்பாரு. அந்த மாதிரி 15 balls 20 runs, 15 balls 22 runs teaser he gives, but I've not seen him really go on to the next level, take his team through to the winning line. So that is a problem with Litton Das. And Najmal Shanto, he is someone who plays shots right from ball 1. When you play like this here, you need someone, at least when you spoke about Afghanistan, someone like Ibrahim Zadran playing proper cricket to look after the threat in the first 4 overs. Unfortunately, they don't have any one of them. Even though Litton Das's class, the batting looks extremely weak in power play.
Right, okay, then we have to shift into the intent mark. Intent rating வந்து Afghanistan you are given 19, Robin. Bangladesh
You give 20 to Afghanistan.
19. I'll cut that slack. Come on, Peter. 19 or 20 na? I mean 19 please.
பாப்போம் bro. Turn முடியட்டும்.
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh, I would say I'll give them 14.
Oh, 14, yeah. Okay. Peter,
I'll stick on to 11 because the
Afghanistan and Bangladesh are the same. In your view, they're both 11s.
Yeah.
Okay, classy 11s. Nah, actually, I'll go with P-Dog on that. I'll also give them a 10. I'll actually give them a 10.
The batting and bowling included.
I'm giving them a 10 actually. Because I mean, I'm not making a call and this is how it's going to be. This is just how I see it. When the tournament pans out, if I'm sitting in the dugout on the opposition side, I'm looking at Fazalullah Farooqi, Farid Ahmed, Mujib, who takes me through. Nabi can bowl an over. Okay, that's a decent attack here. Okay. But when I look at Shariful, Tuskin, Fizz, yes, there is a bit of an X factor in Fizz. But if one goes down, where is the patch up coming in? And is that a batting lineup I'm really worried and scared to bowl at? What happens if Litton is gone up front? Do they have something else to match up? So taking all this into consideration, I'm actually going one lesser than P-Dog. I think Afghanistan have got more intent up front. They're not an intent.
So apdi paatha, I've also rated them correctly.
Yeah, you are. Your intention of rating them is perfect. Bang on. Okay, I think next it's about to move to the next round. We've got the tempo managers. On tempo managers, just like office managers, they'll have to manage a lot of things, right? You can get into a rut. You could lose wickets up front. You might have to stop the bleeding. Or you might have great power play. Like you could have a 6 over 60 power play. How do you manage that? Who are the intent managers? Let's look at some of the options in Afghanistan side. Afghanistan, we spoke about Karim Janat coming in at number 5, Gulbuddin Naib. Then you've got Najibullah Zadran. In Bangladesh, we've got Tawhid Hridoy, a very talented player. Shakib Al Hasan. Then you've got Mahmudullah Jakir Ali. I don't know who will come in ahead of the other one. Keeping all this in mind with the bat and bowling, they've got spin options of Shakib and Mahdi Hassan who will take them through. A little bit of maybe Mustafiz through the middle. I'm not sure how that will go. And with Afghanistan, they've got Rashid, Noor if Noor plays, and then they've got Nabi and Naveenul Haq going through the middle. So how do you see that?
I see it as, for me, I feel bowling wise, I think Definitely, Afghanistan will be better equipped in the middle overs because you have Rashid, you have either Noor or Karim Jannat, and you have Nabi, and you have Naveen ul Haq. So it's a
Solid bowling.
solid middle bowling, middle overs.
7 to
bowling
15 they can easily manage.
Easily they'll manage, and irrespective of what injury Rashid has had, தெரியல என்ன injury இருந்தது.
Back injury.
Back.
He went through a
but he's
surgery.
getting better.
He's getting
Abhiya.
better. I think
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll just
He'll-
take some time. Yeah.
Like even with that, I think he's bowled fairly well. If he's actually had a back
Decently well.
surgery.
But to be fair to Rashid, no, it's been one of the tougher venues to bowl. Ahmedabad.
100%.
Gujarat Titans hasn't been the easiest venue for a
100%.
spinner. Everybody
Yeah,
that's gone there has had a bit of an issue.
Yeah, tough time. Yeah, and so I feel like I rate their bowling much better. Batting, I'm a little iffy. I don't think the batting is up to scratch. Afghanistan batting order Pata, I feel like they might struggle a little bit in the middle overs because I feel they'll come hard and they'll probably go too hard and then lose wickets and then they won't have anyone to kind of consolidate there.
The only person I see is Ibrahim Zadran who can just take them through. What happens if Ibrahim gets out? P-Dog, your thoughts?
6 hours of spin is very much essential there. And the trends there normally is one spinner to control the proceedings and other one. You are okay for one spinner to go for 3 for 36 and 4, the other one to go for 21 and 4. They got that variety here.
So, who are the spinners now? They do not have in Nabi.
If you see, Nabi is someone who's going to give you that control. And if you see that Noor is also someone who's not been expensive.
Can they play Noor, Rashid and Nabi together? Is that a possibility?
Then they can't play Mujib.
Mujib.
They will play Mujib, Noor, Fazalak Faruqi, Naveenul Haq, Rashid Khan, Nabi, Gulbuddin Naib, Najibullah Jadran, Omar Zai, Ibrahim Zadran and Gurbaz. The guys who are going to miss out, according to me, is going to be the Farid Ahmed, the left-arm fast bowler, Karote, a batsman, Mohammad Ishaq, a wicket-keeper, and Karim Jannat. So this is the playing level.
He left out Karim Jannat.
I have left out Karim Jannat.
Naal spinner ಆಡುವಾರ.
That is their strength. That is, see, if you have a
So
guy...
they've got 4 spinners then and 3
Why
fast
I'm
bowlers.
saying that is, Asmatullah Umarzai is a batting all-rounder or bowling all-rounder, either way around. Gulbuddin Naib can bowl to us of medium pace. Then if I see whether I'm going to have the variety of Noor Ahmed, the left-arm Chinaman, or I'm going to have Karim Jannat, I would probably fall for Noor Ahmed to create impact because this batting lineup is not going to really win a game of cricket for me.
Okay.
So if you see that there, Noor Ahmed can do the containing job, Nabi can do the containing job, Rashid Khan can really go picking up wickets. So they have that there. So that bowling is sorted out like Robin said, and someone like Naveenul Haq in that pitches, and he's been playing CPL every year and has been successful there, bowling in the hard lengths and the slow eye deliveries. So the bowling is sorted out. When you come to the batting, number 4, Najibullah Jadran, Teriyade. Number 5, Gulbuddin Naib, good player. Can he make an impact there, win a game of cricket from there, 47 for 4, can he resurrect the innings? Teriyade. Mohammad Nabi, yes, an effective player. At that particular situation, can he come there and bail you out? You don't know. Number 7 is Rashid Khan, he can bat. So when you have a batting lineup like that, when you have a collapse, you lose Gurbaz early, you lose Asmatullah Umarzai early in power play, it's going to be big trouble for them. But I don't see them, they've got any enforcers in the middle overs. My ranking for them again stays 11 out of 25.
11 out, 3 pillar. Another
ரொம்ப
11.
strict பா நீ.
இல்ல மேத்ஸ் டீச்சர்
ஆமா,
நினைக்கிறேன்.
நீங்க சொல்லுங்க இப்ப. Now it's
I
your
will
your rating.
15.
15. You're giving him a 15. I actually would go with Robin. I also think what
ஏன்னா
Robin...
bowling is
See, I think the bowling is solid. See, if I have to split this 25, 13 and 12 அப்படின்னு வச்சா, I'm giving them a 13 on 13 for their bowling.
ஆமா.
I mean, at least 12 on 13. And obviously, because there is a little bit of Omar Zai and some experience in Najibullah and Mohammad Nabi, you've got to give them something. So I just feel 11 is basically taking something away from their bowling also.
You're writing them off.
Basically, வராதீங்க, don't come for... don't come for World Cup. which is really, really unfair, I think. You're being very harsh. I actually think Afghanistan will get through to the Super 8s.
I feel so.
I definitely do think that they will get through to the Super 8s. And my rating is, I'll go with 15. I'll go with Robin on that. 14 or 15? 15 வச்சுக்கலாம். 15. Now we'll have to look at Bangladesh. Bangladeshோட
தெரியாது.
தெரியாது.
First சொல்லுங்க.
Bangladesh பத்தி சொல்லிடு. Let's go ahead. Let's have a look at Bangladesh for the tempo managers. Who do they have? They've got one of the finest tempo managers in the business. If I was a corporate hiring recruiter or something, I'd hire Shakib for that.
100%.
He's my man Friday. Here, if you're in trouble, he's there. Usually over the years for Bangladesh, Mushfiq and Shakib have done that job. thankless job.
Mm.
So how do you think Bangladesh is going on the tempo managers bit?
I actually like their batting quite a bit in the sense of they have like for me I feel Shakib would do ideally well at number 3.
Number 3.
But because they have Shanto there, they will have to play him at number 3 because Shanto will not do much at number 4. I don't think he'll
Got
do.
2 gears.
Yeah, has 2 gears. So and Tawheed Hridoy I think is also a solid player at number 5. So I haven't seen Jakar Ali. So I can't comment.
Jakar Ali is more of a finisher. He'll go to the power
So
game,
Mohammedullah will probably come or Hassan.
Mahdi Hassan. Mahdi Hassan is the number 8.
Number 8. illa. So Mahdi Hassan will probably come down only. So Mahmudullah will probably come ahead of Jakar Ali at number 6. So it seems like a pretty solid batting lineup. As far as bowling is concerned, it will be again Shakib, Mahdi Hassan and Shoriful, I would imagine.
Or a bit of Fizz. That is where I think
Fizz will come into play.
Fizz has to. Somebody has to take them through the middle over. Speed up your thoughts.
So if you see this batting lineup, if you come there, Shakib Al Hasan, he bats maximum at a strike rate of 150. If you want to really end
150, yeah, 115.
115.
115.
He's a kind of a guy
Maximum 115.
Our career strike rate is 115.
he bats, that's what maximum damage you can expect from him is that. Then Hridoy is an aggressive player, good player, followed by Jakar Ali. He is also someone who can take the game away but not proven it. Mahmudullah at number 7, okay. And then Mahdi Hassan can bat, 9, 10, Jack can't bat. So if you see this batting lineup, which I see that if you ask about an enforcer, if you really feel seeing this 4 to 11, who can take the game away, I don't know. And then if you speak about the bowling, we spoke about one thing. Yes, Shakib is going to do the squeeze job in the middle overs. Who's going to be your wicket taker in the middle overs?
That's my next question, right? They've got somebody like a Mahdi Hassan at number 8 who bowls through the middle. Is he really a middle overs bowler? Because they've got somebody called Rishad Hussain, a very tempting option at number 8. He's got a 50 of 30, 20 odd balls in a game against Sri Lanka. He can I mean, like he said, he can hit a long ball. A player associate, he said. So he can hit a long ball and he bowls a very sharpish leg break. He's more like Anil Bhai types.
Oh, is it?
And he's got a bit of an hyper extension into the pitch, solid length, 94, 95 kmph. Is that a tempting option for Bangladesh or?
If you want to do that, probably you have to take Jakar Ali out of the equation.
No, you have to leave Mahdi and play him. That's your 5th bowling option.
Mahdi has to play because Mahdi has been a guy who has been doing a lot of talking with both bat and ball on all formats of the game. He has been performed extremely consistently.
You're talking about Mahdi or Mahdi?
Mahdi.
Mahdi also, all formats are.
See, the playing 11, as this is the playing 11, Tanseed Hassan, Liton Das, Shanto, Shakib Al Hasan, Tawheed Hridoy, Jakar Ali, Mahmudullah, Mahdi Hassan, Shoriful Islam, Taskin Ahmed, Mustafizur Rahman. So,
that leaves you only with 5 bowling options, dude.
So if you want to really get Rishad Hussain, Jakar Ali has to drop out, but Jakar Ali is a guy who's going to give you that impetus at number 6. So I don't see him starting.
What about then maybe Tanseed Hassan may miss out.
He's also someone who scores a lot of runs.
No, actually, the only option they've got, as I see, to compensate is Soumya Sarkar. They're leaving Tanseed Hassan out and playing Soumya Sarkar at the top. He'll give you a 6th bowling option with a bit of medium pace. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it is a.
No, correct.
No, you can actually just play Rishad Hussain itself and just move one guy up. You just move Shanto to open the batting with Liton. You move Shakib at number 3, and Tawheed, and then you have a longer batting lineup then.
Might happen, but if you see that there, from 7 to 15, if you ask me a question, which bowler can come there and create an impact, picking up wickets in the middle overs if you don't get a start in the power play, or if you reduce opponents to 46 for 2, you have to create inroads in the middle overs, not allowing the opposition to build the game after early loss of wickets in power play. Unfortunately, I don't see that enforces in the bowling unit. Also, Robin might call it that I'm a strict master, 9 out of 25.
என்னது இது 25 mark கேட்ட 10 Speedog has gone for 9 for the tempo managers. Robin 13. Actually, I think you should ask him to rank first so that we don't get caught.
ஆமா சத்தியமா 13.
Okay. Robin first vandila Afghanistan start 20 list. Right. Okay, for me, I think Bangladesh I'll go for 10. I'll again go for 10.
You laughed out at me when I said 9 and you're giving 10.
See, I actually think, I personally think the middle order tempo manager is not, okay, everybody is one tempo. Shakib, Tawarid Hridoy is...
Anna, like I think, are we comparing it? Are we or looking at? Are we comparing this middle overs with other teams? Or are we looking at it very individualistically at Bangladesh only? If you're looking at,
See, if I'm looking from a Bangladesh point of view and looking to pick a team there, then this is the best side they can put together. Bangladesh is teamed up with South Africa and Sri Lanka. Okay, South
they'll
Africa
give themselves a chance.
Yeah, there is. I mean, they can give themselves a chance, but again, in my view, this looks like a side which has got a bit of limitations in terms of the sixth bowling option also. We talk about so much when we talk about the Indian team about a sixth bowling option to pick a side. Yeah, so I think.
So you give 10 out of 25.
Yeah, I also go.
And you say tempo manager. அப்படிங்கும்போது இந்த உள்ள தேலிதா படத்துல வர்ற மாதிரியே டெம்போலாம் வச்சு கடத்திருக்கேன் ஒரு 2 மார்க் மேல கூடுன்ற மாதிரி இருக்கும்.
Okay. To be fair, I got lured in by him. Okay, so I'll give them a 12. Okay, I'm changing it. I'll give them a 12.
டெம்போலாம் வச்சு கடத்திருக்கோம் ஒரு 2.
I'll tell you why I'm giving them a 12. If they play Rishad Hussain, I'm giving them a 14. If they don't, I'm giving them a 12. Okay.
I see Rishad Hussain playing if they need a sixth bowling option.
Like I think it's very similar to what Afghanistan is. What did Prasanna say? They don't bat, so might as well play an extra ball.
Correct.
So here also I think that matters because he can bat. He can conquer long ball. Okay, so that's where we come to the tempo managers round out end. So the next round is the end game where we're looking at the power hitters and the finishers with the death bowling. Okay, the end game. Power report kulam poradhukku munadi end game ku enna parukku? What finishers do they have? Who does Afghanistan have? Who does Bangladesh have?
Number 3 la the finishers da irukku Afghanistan na paatha.
See, death overs again Afghanistan is going to rely more on spinners, according to me. Fasalak Farooqi is very good. He comes round the wicket, wide of the crease and bowl feet yorkers, particularly to right-handers. He has been effective.
Back of the hand, slower balls.
Naveenul Luck is an expert actually. His lenses, there are big square boundaries in every venue in Caribbean. That is why he's been successful in CPL, bowling that short of length, the slower bouncers and all these things. So their bowling doesn't look that bad. So let me come back, as you said, in the finishers. The finishers is going to be Mohammad Nabi. Not a bad option. Rashid Khan, if you have to have Rashid Khan at number 8 or number 9, and then you feel that your batting depth is very much high. If you see Nabi at 6, Rashid at 7, followed by Naveenul Haq, Fasalak Farooqi, Noor Ahmed.
Nabi at 6, Nabi at 7, Rashid at 8.
நான் சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கேன் bro, Karim Janath ஆட போறான்.
Karim Janath has to play.
ஆட போறான் bro.
My view also.
If Karim Janath...
Noor aada maataan bro. Noor Ahmed is not going to play initially. Karim Janath aada poran. They won't play with 4 spinners.
Even if Karim Janath comes, if Noor doesn't play, but still if you feel, if you want to have someone to score, okay, 67 needed of 5 overs, when you see that 6, 7, 8, 9, if you want to put your money on them, I beg to differ saying that it is going to be a tough ask for them. Their bowling might be okay, but I don't see them...
So bowling and batting together, what's your...
power
rating for them?
10 out of 25.
Yo.
Absolutely wrong. I just cannot understand this power rating.
Okay, see, it's nothing
17 bro.
17. I think that's...
இப்ப நீங்க உண்டியல்ல போடுறதுக்கும் ஆத்துல போடுறதுக்கும் டிஃபரன்ஸ் இல்லன்றதுனால அள்ளி வீசுன்னா அந்த மாதிரி அள்ளி வீச மாட்டேன். 10 out of 25.
Okay, I actually will go with Robin somewhere near 15 or 16. I'll go with 16. With Afghanistan because I think they've got bowling to really rein it in.
Now, what is your rating? What is his
16.
rating?
Robin is given
17 bro. 16.
16.
Bro, நீ கொஞ்சம் யோசிச்சு பாரு bro.
A lot of people
I don't understand. ரெண்டு பேர் 2 international cricketers உட்கார்ந்திருக்கோம். 16 17 அப்படினா என்னடா அர்த்தம்?
இல்ல நிறைய பேர் இந்த ஃபேண்டசி நாங்க ஆடிட்டு இருக்கோம். Can I invest 9.5 crores on Warner வாங்க? உன் காசா என் காசா எடுத்து 9.5 crores பட்ஜெட் வார்னர் உன் காசா என் காசா கூட இன்னும் 11.5 போடு நீ 15 போடு அந்த இதுல சொல்லுவாங்க கவுண்டர் படத்துல வர்ற மாதிரி
massive gross disrespect
இந்த கவுண்டர் மாதிரி ஒரு படத்துல சொல்லுவாங்க தெரியுமா ஓ இவன் மேல வந்து இந்த கொள்ளை கேஸ் இவன் மேல போடு அவன் மேல திருட்டு கேஸ் போடணும் நீ 15 கூட நீ 17 கூட
ரைட் ஓகே ராப்ஸ் we will go into Bangladesh எனக்கு என்ன பயமா இருக்குன்னா ஆப்கானிஸ்தானுக்கே 10 தான் கொடுத்திருக்காங்க பங்களாதேஷ்க்கு சொல்லுப்பா நீயே சொல்லு நீ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரேங்கிங் கொடுத்துரு
நீ கொடுத்துருப்பா
இப்போ இவங்க பாருங்க 6 7 8 9 10 and 11 ஜேக்கர் அலி not proven Mahmudullah is very good.
But I think Mahmudullah is quality, high quality.
Can he guide you through to 63 of last 5 or 6? I don't know. Mehdi Hasan can really bat. Very good player. I always put my money on him. Then 9, 10 and Jack, Shoriful Islam, Taskeen and Mustafizur Rahman. நீங்க நேரா ஸ்டம்புக்கு நேரா போட்டா போல்டு. So taking that into consideration, enforcers அப்படிங்கும்போது இது என்ன கிடையாது.
Enforcers இல்லையா அது? End game.
End game.
இல்ல சொல்றேன் enforcersனா the n எடுத்துட்டு you can make it as forces when it comes to the 7 8 9 10 11 for this team. So bowling அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா of course yes Mustafizur Rahman will be an asset. Taskin Ahmad in death overs, I have my reservation. Shoriful Islam is not a real death bowler. It only depends on Mustafizur Rahman, 10 out of 25.
He sustained the 10.
Taskin போடுவான் bro.
நீங்க கொடுங்க உங்களோட ரேட்டிங்க.
நான் 10 தான்ப்பா கொடுப்பேன். நீ பாத்துக்கப்பா.
நான் 13 கொடுப்பேன் bro.
Oh, you're going for 13. Any specific reason for the
13
extra
because I'm listening to you all. I've never seen Jakar Ali
Very good,
really
yes.
bad.
Okay, big
And
hit,
Mahmudullah is I think is a solid finisher based on them. And I think Mahdi Hassan also can bat a
Yes,
little bit.
yes.
So I think they're solid finishers. So for them, I'll give 7. For their finishers, as far as bowling is concerned, I rate Taskin and Mustafizur. So they will finish the bowling for Bangladesh. So I'll give about 6 for them. So that way, I'm giving 13 on 20.
Okay, I'll go with an equal divide, 6 and 6. I'm going with the 12. I'm just banking on the fact that Fizz will create some X factor towards the end. Will win them games if it lies on him, especially in the Caribbean pitches where the cutters will.
All of this is all contingent on how the wickets play.
Correct. So I'm just keeping all that in mind. I'm saying I'm looking at the team. This is what it is. Abdin Salid.
One thing I want to reflect on, 13 or less is like your son coming to you and saying that I've got 33 marks and failed. You get 19 out of 35, you are failed. 33 out of 35, you are failed. Only if you give 19 like Robin, then you can think about, this particular section of the game, they can make a difference. So 9 or 13, you are still failed.
So it doesn't matter whether it's a 9 or 13. You are saying we are all the same. Don't be nice in Radha.
Exactly.
Illa bro.
You know what he's doing. I'll tell you. I've seen him for far too long. He knows. Sometimes when he's this condescending, people will say, P-Dog, you're talking too much. So what he's doing is dragging us into the game and saying, you have not given more, you're also the same.
See, you give 12 or 13, it's less than 50%. You give less than 50% rating to someone, they're going to fail.
Okay, P-Dog, having said that, one not a segment, this is your segment. We'll go to the next one, which is the holes. What exactly are the holes that the teams can exploit and what is the balance of the side looking like and what is the balance rating? Okay.
நீ தான் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணியா?
Robin is the chance. Balance of both the teams.
Balance of both the teams. I think if I have to look at Afghanistan, I feel the bowling is pretty solid. They have a lot of all-rounders.
Yes.
So their holes are, I think, in the batting department a little bit, where they don't have solid batters. So holes, I feel that's where the holes are in the batting department. Bowling is solid. All-rounders are solid. I actually think the all-rounders in bowling is some of the best in the world.
Yeah, Robin is correct. So they depend too much on the top 3. That's going to be Gurbaz, Ibrahim Zadran, and a makeshift number 3, that's Asmatullah Omarzai. If they are going to get them through to 11 overs, that's going to be a big task in T20 cricket, particularly in Caribbean challenging pitches. Then they can really make a dent because their bowling is very good. They got spinners who can control the game, spinners who can pick wickets. They got a variety of fast bowlers. If their batting can click, which is going to be a major problem, I really think 160, 165 chasing in Caribbean is going to be a big trouble for them. The batting is going to be a big problem for them.
Okay, balance score for Afghanistan?
Out of
25 தான். மொத்தமா 100 போறோம்.
Balance score
11 out of 25.
திருப்பி
நீங்க
whole only in the batting and then also you'll give only 11. Yeah.
If I give 19, they're going to make it to top 4. 11, they got no chance.
So basically, we need to understand that the moment he goes in excess of 16 and 17, he believes the team will qualify.
Yes.
This is a fair one. Your balance report.
I would say 17.
Oh.
17.
17 for Robin for Bangladesh.
I like it. That's why
17 because the only holes I have is batting. So for me, I think the bowling is covered. Their all-rounders are covered. They need one batter. They'll be
so you're reliant on the fact that Karim Janat will play and they'll make
Karim Janat will play, and I feel like Zadran at number 4 will have to play the sheet anchor role and hold the inning together.
So I'm going with the 15 there, Robs. I'm also going with the 15 for Afghanistan. So P-Dog, the final marks vadidhu. They have corrected the sheet of papers, and the final marks are there. We'll finish Bangladesh.
Bangladesh, yeah.
Yes, Robin.
Romba holes irukku bro idla.
Bangladesh, what is your rating?
Holes. I would give I would rate them at about 13 maybe.
13. Bangladesh, Robin,
because yes or no, because they have solid players. Anna, there are holes in every department because there's some unknown entities. We don't know how they'll turn up in a World Cup because it's a premier ICC tournament. How will they turn up in the World Cup? Will they blow everyone out of the water with their performances and prove all of us wrong? I don't know. So erring on the side of safety, I'm just going to say 13.
13 for Robin.
Robin has summed it up very well, made my life easier. If you see that they don't have bowlers who can pick wickets on the middle overs, compared to Afghanistan. Unfortunately, they have to rely too much on Taskin, Shoriful and Mustafizur to create a dent in the power play. After that's going to be a struggle. And again, if you see, at least Afghanistan got a solid top three. If they have a solid top three, Tanzid, Litton Das and Najmal Shanta, no. They have enforcers in the middle overs, Shakib, Tawhid Ridai, Jakar Ali, Mahmudullah, no. Do they have a finishers actually to create a dent? No. 10 out of 25.
Me no solon mudivu but 10 out of 20. 10. P-Dog is 10. I am actually going closer to what P-Dog says. I'll go for 12. I am giving a 12 for Bangladesh.
You're closer to me there. I said
okay.
13.
I'm going midway. So I want to avoid the conflict also in a way. But I tend to agree with him and you also on certain number of views. I think I know where he's coming from. He wants to stay away from the top 4 marks.
A simple example.
So the final report is here.
You know that your destination is somewhere else. நீங்க பஸ்ல உட்கார்ந்து கூப்பிடுவீங்க. ஏறுன்னு. சரி நானும் ஏறறேன் அப்படின்றதான். 10 out of 25, 12 out of 25.
The final report, we're just going to read it out. Out of 100, we have rated these teams based on these segments because I think there's no point in assessing or doing a preview without really having minuscule attention to the details. If these segments are not attended to, then there's no point. So, P-Dog has given a high quality rating of 43 and 40 for Afghanistan and Bangladesh.
Just pass.
Okay, just to pass. 43 and 40. So, I want your view on that.
அதான் just pass தான் கொடுத்துருக்கேன். But I think I tend to agree with you to a certain extent, but I don't think you've been fair completely.
No, I'm a strict headmaster.
தெரியும் புரிஞ்சது.
Okay, actually, Robs, you've done fairly well being tight on him with 53 for Bangladesh and 63 for Afghanistan. Now, Robin has gone 69.
Everyone has got an opinion. If
69.
Robin says 69, I'm asking you and asking this gentleman a question. 69, they're closer to semi-finals. Or definitely getting to the next round.
Let's forget about semi-final. They're going into Super 8s.
Super 8s, yeah.
100%.
You believe they're going into Super 8s. So who's getting knocked out? They are in the group with
West Indies
New Zealand,
and New Zealand.
West Indies, Papua New Guinea and Uganda.
They'll give West Indies a run for their money, I feel.
Oh my God. This World Cup, last World T20, let's all remember that West Indies got knocked out in the qualifiers. They didn't go through. I for one genuinely believe West Indies, if they get to the Super 8s, they are a contender. They are a contender. Okay, I believe that because they've been playing good cricket there. I am on the other side sitting and thinking, what about New Zealand here? We will look at New Zealand at a later episode, but 69 is a lot of marks. You don't agree with that, right? Okay. My marks are quite average, Robs. I've gone for 46 with Bangladesh and 61 for Afghanistan. I'm close on you with Afghanistan because I think they can topple and qualify with someone.
Correct.
So that's our view. Robin has finished with 69 and 53 for Afghanistan and Bangladesh. I finished on 61 and 46. Prasanna has finished on 43 and 40. As always, please leave your comments in the comment section.